in the game.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Right to the air. Here's Stafford. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I've seen them play in Detroit a couple times, because that's not a too far of a drive from where I'm at.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Set! Blue 60!
Now it's Stafford. He's got Smith here. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game, take the 3, be happy, and move on.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Oh, it is early.
Yo, why did that happen? That's crazy. I lost even though I was winning. What?
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
We go, start.
Darnold to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Once again, it's Walker. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
On the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. And into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
19 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third down and 9.
That's it. Easy. Get a 20.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by Puka. Down the left sideline. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter.
Good for Rams, 1st down.
Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Hall in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And he'll and that's all.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Rams 7, Seahawks nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Torrey Horton now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
2nd down, it's Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
And the Rams, first down.
They'll run. It's Williams. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Easy, look, ready. 180.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On play action, here's Darnold. Rolling right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Stafford. This one grabbed by Nakua. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
11 more yards.
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Walker. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have 2 guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. And finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
50-50.
Stafford now on first down. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 15.
40 got.
First
40
down,
got.
Rams.
First down, Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Higbee. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Rams first down.
Throwing again is Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And 10 at the 20-yard
Tyler
line.
Higbee was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Again, it's Stafford. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
White. He goes set. Hurry. 180. Stop.
To the air again. Stafford. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Seahawks 7.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Young lady, we're set. Reset.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 9-yard loss.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now, on second and long. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hitchens. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
They'll take over first and 10.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On first and 10, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready. 30 chips plus 60. 20 hot.
Back to throw. Stafford. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Ready. 180. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
280. Omaha, ready, move. 20 hot.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They go with Walker. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Quinton Lake on the tackle.
Here's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards.
Ready. Go side. Set.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
23 more yards.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Walker. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. 2nd and goal. Darnold to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Ready? Here we go.
Throwing, Darnold. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.